did Dochi say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Bad luck, awestruck, cause my tiles suck. Gonna act up, call con, need to clean up. No bluffs, enough, trying to rank up. Riichi sticks up, and the humbas like elected in the Jade Room. We get freaky, take a pick, you're gonna want it. You can call it ego death, but I'm reborn like Sarah's fauna. See the pinfoot, I'm a fan, hit the Riichi, yeah, I'm gonna. And my elo's blowing up while I'm farming all this aura. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day, wherever you are, folks. You're listening to Riichi FM. That's Dochi, Nissan Ultima. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I really pronounced any of those words. I think the subtitles are gonna be doing a lot of the heavy lifting there. It's very difficult to rap that fast. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Are you sitting down right now? We've been doing Destroy Dory December. We've been streaming a lot more Mahjong Soul on Twitch. We've been playing more Mahjong games in general. I needed to be sitting down because last night on stream, oh no, nature is healing, parentheses derogatory. I got 443. I got 443 on yesterday night's stream, and I got no backlog right now. So, you know, that stream was just like 2 days ago, and there's going to be another stream tonight. So, if you want to stop by, it's going to be at 3 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be here on YouTube and on Twitch, and the link is going to be down below in the description. Folks, we're going back into the Jade Room. Look, people are calling me the most hard-stuck Master 2 Mahjong Soul player that they've ever seen in their entire lives, and to that I say, okay, there's a little bit of truth to that, but mathematically, this can't last forever, right? Like, one way or another, we're getting out of this rank. We might be going back down to Master 1. That's also a possibility. I'm not doing the entirety of Destroy Dory December just to continually be hard stuck in Master 2 star, okay? That's not me. I believe in myself too much. I just believe. Folks, before this game gets too far underway, I just want to say this. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel. Such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Ilyan Svechev writes, Texas Fold'em. Okay, all right. You're trying to make some sort of haha moment. You're trying to imply that I fold so much in Riichi Mahjong that I'm basically playing Texas Fold'em. Ha 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 ha. It made me laugh a lot. Thank you so much for the comment. And one more thing. I just want to thank the patrons real quick. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. The link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VOD channel. I want to welcome Ice Coffee and Alex. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, a shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch more. So sincerely, thank you for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. Yusong, why didn't you chi the 8 of characters before? Why didn't you chi the 8 of characters? What are you, some sort of sicko, huh? What are you, some sort of little sicko? No, I wanted to keep the red 5 of bamboo specifically for this situation. You're gonna press X to doubt, but I genuinely saw that the door was the 4 of bamboo, and I was like, there's some value to be had here. You know what I mean? I want to be able to pawn this, cut this, and then cheat. I don't know. I want to be able to get into Tenpai. Oh, frick. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Wake up, honey. New Dora just dropped. Oh, God. I don't want to deal into this. I don't want to deal into this. What, do you have a 6-7? 6-7? You have a 6-7 in your hand? You have a half flush? You have Seatwind half flush in your hand? No, you don't have a half flush, because you wouldn't discard Southwind as your first discard if you did. Oh, no, but your hand could still be good? I mean, it's Seawind. How many Dora do I see? You don't have any of the 9 of characters. You could have 1 to 3 copies of the 4 of bamboozles. Oh god. Oh god, this is a terrifying situation. Okay, this is kind of interesting. I mean, I don't really know how we're gonna make this hand win in the long term, but like, you know, we're chilling right now. We've got some decent shapes. We've got some stuff that we can do. I don't even know what's happening. Can I just be real with you? I don't even know what's happening. I'm discarding tiles, but I have no idea how this hand gets into Tenpai. And that's a problem for future Yusong, because I'd really like for this hand to get into Tenpai. I want to pawn this, and then I want to pawn this. And then I'm in Tenpai somehow. And yeah, none of my tiles can deal in. They did have a half flush. Holy frick. And this is not a skin that we see that often. Okay. All right. At least we didn't pay out a dealer penalty or anything along those lines. But yeah, there was I mean, we had a lot of value in our hand. We just never really got into the end zone, and that's okay. Yo, the shape's so nice. We drew it twice. We got the 4 and the red 5 of bamboo back. Of course, this time it's not the Dora, so it's a little less exciting. But even so, I'll absolutely take it. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? I mean, obviously, in the game of Riichi Mahjong, things aren't going that well, but we did review some of the losses that we had last night on stream with Maka, and it was the most S- gameplay of all time. Like, it was genuinely like I was destined. It was just my turn to be led to the slaughter. You know what I mean? And that's the beautiful thing about this video game that we play for leisure called Mahjong Soul, is that sometimes you can just feel like this unending, unyielding, relentless wind tunnel of despair just coming at you. That's the beautiful thing about this game. Sometimes you are just led to the slaughter, and there's nothing you can do. There's genuinely nothing you can do. Outside of the game, I'm doing fine. This makes the losses even more tragic, because yesterday, before the stream, I don't mean to brag or anything. I did 20 minutes of meditating. I know. I'm gonna lose my mind right now. I think I have to fold this, but I don't really know how. I think my best chance of getting out of here is throwing this. They're not waiting with a 3-4. I don't think they're waiting with a 1-3. That's pretty unlikely. I know I could cut some bamboo suit tiles, but like I don't really want to do that if I don't have to. Okay, a crossword's not gonna roll over and die. That means that they have something going on as well. Yeah, sure. Why not I just throw like the stupidest tiles of my entire life? This is like in like the Looney Tunes, where like an animal like puts an apple, when Porky Pig puts an apple in its own mouth, and like it's like I'm making myself more delicious. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw the best tiles that you've ever seen in your entire life. Enjoy, everyone. Hope everyone has a fun time enjoying all my tiles. Left Lord is gonna sumo. Nothing we can do about that. It's still anyone's game right now. No one is above 30,000. Oh, what? Okay, good hand alert. Good hand alert. Draw me into a 6 of bamboo, and then okay, that's not a 6 of bamboo. That's fine. Draw me into a white dragon. I don't know. I want to do this, like, I want to make this hand into a half flush, and they really just won't let me. Wow, they really did not want me to make this hand a half flush, and I respect that. I respect that. Yesterday before stream, I thought I was gonna have such a good stream too. I did 20 minutes of meditating, and I felt so good. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, I'm doing such a good thing for myself. I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna feel so good for the stream. My stream of consciousness is gonna be stronger. You know what I mean? Can't pawn that. As tide goes in, tide goes out. Can't pawn that. I'm gonna wait for the. Oh, the door is the 9 of circles. We could still accept the 9 of circles. I mean, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. It's not feeling amazing, but I would take it. Drawing into, I'll tell you a nut draw, okay? The nut draw right now is drawing into 5 of characters. Then I call Riichi, and it's a welcome to the thumbnail moment. Getting to wait on the Eastwind or the Kiefer Southerwit, that feels so good. I heard myself right now. That's a lot of brain rot to be spewing first thing in the morning. I mean, I could see this. I don't even hate it, though. Oh, wow. Wowee. Okay. I mean, I don't think I do have... If I draw into 3 of characters or 7 of characters, doesn't this hand feel amazing? Oops. Maybe I should have called Riichi. But if I call Riichi, 5 of characters never comes out. I don't know. We can look back at that one with Maka. What is this? East 3 non-Riichi decision. That was a weird hand. This is definitely a weird hand. But you know what? I'm not gonna say no to a free 1,600 points. You know what I mean? You never know when that's gonna make the difference between first place and last place. And if you want an example of that, just like look at yesterday's stream or Monday's stream. I was like, oh, I'm taking care of my mental health. I'm gonna meditate. My therapist is gonna be so glad that I did. You know, I'm trying to take care of myself. And then I logged on to Mahjong Soul. I turned on OBS. I logged on to Mahjong Soul, and I proceeded to lose for 2 hours in a row. Oh. I mean, it's okay. I still had a fun time. Copium. No, but I still genuinely did have a fun time on stream. It's just a little bummed. You know what I mean? And that's okay. Your son can be a little bummed as a treat. I'll tell you something. The thing about meditating is that it's very, very difficult. I don't know if anyone's ever said this before, but like and I'm being facetious. I think meditating is pretty difficult for most people. I don't know. But I don't mean to yuck your yum if meditating comes easy to you. Like, that's genuinely awesome, and I'm trying to make that the case for myself as well. Right Lord with the Riichi. I have 2 safe tiles and my hand is just 1 Han. Yeah, and for that reason, Sharks, I'm out. Like, I'm genuinely out. Do I ever Chi here? Oh, and that's Luke, and that's exciting. And that, unfortunately, is exciting. If I draw or chi into 4 of circles, I might legally be obligated to send it. Oh, that's disappointing, but like not that disappointing. We drew into the red 5 and the 1, 2, 3 wouldn't have been able to use that red 5. 4 of circles, by the way, like it's not impossible for that tile to come out. Okay, this is also interesting. Now if we draw into 4 of circles, all I have to do is discard the most dangerous tile I've ever seen in my entire life and we can end on a double-sided weight. Isn't that cute? Isn't that good? Meditating is tough. Meditating is genuinely tough. Sometimes, like, I'm just a overthinker through and through. And you know, I think most of the time people are like, overthinking, that's silly and bad. Hang on. They don't say that that's silly and bad. I can't cut 5 of bamboo. I just can't. I see none copies of the Dora. I see none Dora left beef. I just can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. Where are you? And I can't. I can't do that. We can look back at this one with Maka as well. I can't do that. I'll do a lot of stupid stuff. You know me, okay? And a lot of it is cowardly. A lot of it is, oh my god. I'm 9 of characters gaming. No. I saw 3 of the 7s. I was like, it's really unlikely that they have the last copy of this. That's fine. That's chill. That's actually good. That's actually good. I like being in 4th. I like being in 4th. I think it's fun. I think it's good. It's our dealer seat, which is nice. Oh my god, the humanity. This is not the type of hand that you want to see in the dealer seat. This is so bad. This is even one of those situations where, oh my god, I think we're gonna lose this one. Never mind. Oh, sometimes you gotta complain really loudly, and then someone at Yostar hears you, and they say, "Okay, my little pumpkin, you can have a good tile." Look, I think it's weird that the people at Yostar talk to me like that too. But like, hey, I'll take it. You're gonna give me a Yakuza. You're gonna give me a pair of the white Deezys. I'll absolutely take it. Ooh, a little Deezy on top of those Deezys. Okay, it's not that bad. I'm an overthinker, and sometimes, you know, overthinking is bad. I would say a lot of the time overthinking is bad, but sometimes overthinking isn't that bad. Like, it really helps when you're trying to do commentary for a Mahjong Soul video or stream. Genuinely, I'm not even saying that facetiously. I mean that for realsies. Like, you know, I think it'd be hard to sustain a conversation with yourself if you weren't constantly overthinking, and unfortunately, I do mean that. But sometimes in like your personal relationships or even just your relationship with yourself, overthinking can be a freaking nightmare. Like, oh, does everybody hate me? Oh, I just went to a social event. Clearly everyone hates me. You know, it's, I refuse. I simply refuse. Bartleby the Scrivener posting, I'm just gonna be in Tenpai. I'm just gonna be 1 tile away from Tenpai. You know how much of a freaking miracle it was for us even to get to this point, you bozo? Sorry for the language, but like, it's a Christmas miracle that we are genuinely even thinking about winning with this hand. I'm not gonna keep the 3 of bamboo. I'm just not. I need to win this cheapo people 1-on hand, keep the dealer seat alive, and then we can... and then we'll ask questions later. Okay, 8 of characters coming out. Left Lord. Looking like a great tile, right? Maybe you could throw in 8 of characters as well. Yeah, overthinking in your personal life. In my personal life, I guess I won't speak for everyone. Please cut 8 of characters. Oh my god, and now it's so bad. Like, it's like there's only 2 copies of the 8 of characters left. Okay, this 8-9, I don't know if it came from within your hand. If it did, then you probably got like a 5-6 or something like that. And Left Lord with the Riichi. Oh, that's perfect, because I'm sitting in the dealer seat, and I would love, you know what I would really love right now? To pay out the dealer penalty. Oh my god, that would feel so good. I could chi for the stupidest Tenpai of all time. I'm not allowed to. I'm genuinely not allowed to. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. What am I, the freaking intro for Attack on Titan? Like, what is... Ooh, okay, a crossover with the Riichi as well. Now, this is kind of nice in the sense that... no, it's not nice at all. I'm gonna lose this. I'm actually gonna lose this. I'm actually gonna lose. I'm actually gonna lose. At least I don't deal in with a terminal here. I see some apes gone. Okay. Oh my god. I mean, this tile is gonna come out anyway. It's like, I don't know how to tell you this, fam. My hand is ass. Like, my hand is so bad. I could maybe cut 6 of circles. It's inside Tsuji. Save tile in the 7 of circles, please. Okay, here's what I need to have happen. One of you guys needs to deal into another one of you guys. If anyone sumos, it's actually the worst day of my life. I pay out the dealer penalty. I do not want to be paying out the dealer penalty. I need someone to deal into someone else. Am I ever gonna get back into Tenpai? Oh my god. I don't think so. Dealing. Oh my god, you dealing. God damn. Okay, all right, that's fine. What else can I throw? I mean, you're single tile Yorking it on the 9 of bamboo, and that's just not very likely, right? Let me pawn. Oh frick, I would have loved to take the last tile away from you. All right, okay. Exhaustive draw. I pay out some dollars. I pay out $1,500. I'm still enjoying last place right now, and I don't get to be in the dealer seat anymore. I'll take that. I'll take that. The worst, not the Dochi parody. Come on, I worked so hard on the Dochi parody. Give me at least one hand that's worth putting in the thumbnail. Don't make me have to thumbnail farm in the 3-player mines, please. Please. I worked so hard on the Dochi parody. Please. Subtitling is gonna take so long too. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm not good at meditating in the sense that because the whole point of meditating is just to focus on your it's the Dora indicator. We will never get a triplet of our sea wind, unfortunately. Just to focus on your breath, right? Not to be totally brain empty, mind off, but just to focus on your breath. And then this is what it's like to be Yusong and to be meditating. It's just okay, you're going to breathe in, you're going to breathe out. You're going to breathe in, you're going to breathe out. And before you even notice it, you're like, oh, but is the Battle Dome one of the least liked facilities in Pokemon Emerald's post-game? Or is that just me? You know what I mean? Is it just an easier version of the Battle Tower? Or am I just or do I have an affinity for it because that was the one that I gold medaled first in childhood. And that's what happens. It's before you know it, you are 13 thoughts deep on the most random tangent of all time. Was Attack on Titan's ending polarizing because of just how I was thinking about it, or because of or because of the writing and how maybe some of the plot elements didn't necessarily land or something? That's what it's like. That's genuinely what it's like to meditate. I gotta this hand could also be Tanya. 6 of bamboo makes me go oingo boingo in a way I've never oingo boingoed before. Sure. I mean, this is a weirdo hand. If I draw into Eastwind, I Riichi. I have to. If I draw into 6 or 4 of bamboo, I Riichi. Parentheses, I have to. I just have to. Riichi, Tanya, red 5. Oh, this hand is nasty, actually. Okay. This hand is really good. I would love to call Riichi. I'm not doing this. There's a world where we get into Tenpai, yada, 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 but if we wait on the 1 of circles or the 4 of circles, I mean, we could draw into another one of them, right? Maybe it was right to keep that. I'll go back and examine this decision. I'm just scared of Furiten, but maybe I'm being a little too cautious about Furiten right now. I could pawn to get into Tenpai. Tanya, red 5. You know what? When I think it's a game of inches, I don't hate this position, because if I draw into a 4 or a 6 of bamboo, I still have a very easy path to Tenpai. 3 of circles decision. I also, oh my god, I wrote down East 4, but I kind of forgot what to look at with East 4. Okay, gaming. Okay, and I didn't realize this, and a better Mahjong player would have realized this, but the weight isn't even that good. There's only one copy of the. There's only one copy of the 3 of bamboo left, and there's 3 copies of the 6 of bamboo. It's okay, right? 3 of bamboo could come out. We know that none of these bozos really need it. But you can never really trust on anyone else dealing in. I think in the huge, genuinely huge. When everyone's points totals are so similar, I think you gotta take hands like that. I think you gotta take hands like that. Luigi is second by doing absolutely nothing. Okay, another one of those hands, and we're so happy. Weird hand. Really weird hand. I think I got. Wow. Okay. I was gonna say let's go for the half flush, but now this is. I don't even know what to do right now. Because it's sea wind something. Okay. I don't really love the idea of waiting for the 3 of bamboo. I don't really like that at all. What do I want to draw into? Draw me into a green dragon and then a red dragon. And then all of these tiles will be immediately culled from my hand. Green dragon into red dragon, I think, is the nuts. I think I pawn into Westwind, absolutely. My fear is not only fear itself, but is ending on this 3 of bamboo weight. So I think that... I believe in... Oh, my God. I believe in the Westwind to come out. This is a really fricked up situation. I want to draw into 4 of circles or 6 of circles. Like, I have no idea what my pair is going to be in this hand. I also, like, this hand was weird to play, right? Like, I wasn't really sure how to do things because 6 of characters came out, and there was a dark energy inside me that whispered, pawn, Yusong, pawn. It's going to feel awesome. All you need to do is press the pawn button. This cannot be. This cannot be. But now if I chi into the 3 of bamboo, I get to end on a 5 or an 8 of characters weight. So I guess that's okay. And if I draw into 6 of bamboo or 7 of bamboo, I get to accept the Dora. This hand is very awkward. This hand is very, very awkward. Remind you of anyone? Me, but like also it's tricky to play. Would have drawn into a 4-5, but isn't that like, you know, we keep that 5, we get to accept the 4 or the 6. We keep this 5 and we get to accept the 4 or the 6. It's kind of similar, right? If not outright similar. Maybe I should have seen... Hang on. This is the dumbest tenpai you're ever going to see. Oh my god. Fear of fear itself has happened. The good news about this hand is that it kind of maybe seems... Oh no, I'm screwed. Oh no. Oh, it's a dealer Riichi as well. Oh no. Okay, if the most undeserved win of all time needs to happen right now, I need to draw into... I need someone to cut 3 of bamboo. I need the most undeserved win of all time. Otherwise, I just have to fold. If someone deals into 3 of bamboo, Mario voice, wahoo! Yahoo! But if a crossword wins this hand, if they deal a Riichi Sumo in South 3, while the points are like this, they probably just win the game and then we play for second. That's fine, you know what I mean? It's not the worst thing that's ever happened in this game, but it's also like kind of awkward. Oh, no. All the 6s are gone? Actually, maybe, right? And you can't have a pair of the 7s? Okay, gaming. All the 6s were gone. One of them was cheated up by yours truly. Oh my god, the least deserved. That's so sad. Oh my god. I mean, it's so sad for a crossword. It's so good for me. Because this is a 1-han hand. It's not that much, but I get to pick up their Riichi stick as well. Holy frick, and I'm in first place right now. If I win a 1-han anything, if I win a Tenhou nothing, like we get to end the game in first place and we get to go home. That is so delicious. Okay, I'll tell you this much right now. If 6 of bamboo comes out, I chi. I legitimately chi on that thing. Like... Then we can force Tenhou with this hand, and that'll be good. We have 1 copy of the Dora. It's not like we need the value. I might end up cutting this tile as if it was nothing. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 shapes in my hand. No album out. Oh, I want to chi this so bad. Okay. This is a little greedy. This is a little greedy. Don't wrong me. Oh my god, it's a pawn on the Dora. It's actually the worst day of my life. Okay, and everyone understands the assignment. Literally everybody understands the assignment. We are all trying to go fast like we're characters in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. Because this is... Wow! Wow. I mean, welcome. This is so spicy. This is genuinely so spicy. Why do I feel like I'm going to deal in here? Am I supposed to fold? How much do I believe in a crossword being in tenpai right now? I'm going to use my entire timer on this. I'm going to use my entire freaking timer on this. How much do I believe that you're in tenpai? I don't know. I have no freaking idea. I would con... my heart dropped into my stomach just now. I mean, this is... I have two-ish safe tile. That's a spooky one. That's a spooky one. Okay, it's a pawn, but I don't know what you're doing. This is all triplets? Now I'm legally unallowed to fold. I'm not allowed to fold. No matter what happens, I'm genuinely not allowed to fold. I have a double-sided banger. I'm in tenpai. I'm tenpai right now. I'm tenpai right now. It is South 4. If I win with a 1-han banger, or I just end this game in first. What do you have right now? I mean, I'm scared of dealing in, because then I get last, which is scary. Okay, left lord has like a half outside hand or something incredibly stupid. You have a 1-2? No, you can't have a 1-2. A crossword pawned all the freaking Dora. You don't have seat wind. You don't have anything. You don't write code. You don't make computers. This is dialogue from the Steve Jobs movie. You don't. This has to be like a weird zuzzy half outside hand. What do I think that you're waiting on? I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. White dragon would make that hand make sense. Okay. So this is probably all triplets, right? This is just like the stupidest all triplets that's ever happened. It's just really scary because they have 4 Dora. Oh! Tanya, red 5 door. Oh my god, I think I kill you. I think you're in last. Oh my god. This was so spicy. I don't think they had a better option there either. Like, I don't really blame them. First! Well, don't cheap song parody first in the video. I'm not gonna be hard stuck master 2-star. Nature is healing, parentheses complimentary. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was so heartbreaking to lose and then to lose and then to lose. Call me Lautrec the way I be to losing. Toulouse-Lautrec, a French artist in the fin du siècle art period. Okay, here we go. Art history posting. I took one art history class to try to seem deep in college. And I don't know if it worked. Let me see this. Maka, spit on me. I have no idea how I played this game. I genuinely have no idea how I played this game. Okay, the analyzing. Oh my god, I play like a freaking monster. He's the most S- gamer that has ever existed. Hang on, I need to know like play by play how I should have played it. 43 to 43. You should don't highlight another tile if it's equivalent. Gaming. Do they like the chi? It's so debatable. But if you believe in yourself, you call the chi there. I cut the door, but they don't hate that. A 15-point difference. I snooze. I cut this because dangerous tile. Do they love the pawn? They love the pawn because it gets me in a tempai. And now, like, someone calls a con sometime, right? Okay, the pawn has already been called. Now the con has happened. And then Maka still doesn't want me to fold. You're a sicko. You're a sicko, Maka. Do you ever want me to fold? No. And now we can never fold. AOA voice be like, no, and the study's never over until they figure out what's going on with twins. That's just a reference to a comedy podcast called Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists. No. I have to, Oren. I have to. I just have to. Let me see what you like. I can't even judge you. I knew it. Half outside hand, right? Something zuzzy. Half outside hand. For sale, zuzzy hand. Never rond. Like genuinely, like, but this one, like, I don't know if you're allowed to pawn Westwind to start. Dude, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. And this is correct. Like when you have a single terminal tile versus a green dragon or a red dragon, just cut the single terminal tile. Okay, it would have extremely backfired, but okay, at what point? Yeah, dude, I knew it. I genuinely, I know I'm just agreeing with Maka and this is all hindsight Henry kind of behavior, but like, you're not allowed to pawn this. This is a Riichi hand. Like, you could still draw into 4 or something. You know what I mean? This could still be a shape. Riichi Pinfu still exists in this position. And now it's going to be skewed because, yeah, just half outside hand is like one of those hands that's just like really hard to make happen. So you better be so close to tempai at the moment that you start to open your hand. And you're like, Yusong, if that happens, then I can never go for half outside hand. Well, isn't that curious? Well, isn't that absolutely curious? This is the most all triplets hand that there's ever been triplets. Did they like the pawn here? This was such an interesting game. They loved the pawn there. Holy frick. YOLO send. Oh my god. They hated the con. I mean, they're okay with the con. Okay. And you're just gaming right now. I don't know about that 2 of circles. I think you have to go all triplets. Yeah. And so, like, I would just cut a 3. Right? Just because 2s are more likely to come out. Red Dragon? Oh, yeah. Red Dragon's already been discarded once, so I can also see why Maka's encouraging you to do that. What? I don't know about the pawn here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. You could also con to be funny. Like, con to be funny is not horrific. And then this sacrifices so much tile efficiency. Because now, if you pawn here, I don't think you're allowed to cut the east one when you pawn. Like, when you have 4 of a tile, I don't think you're allowed to pawn and then cut the same tile. It's the same thing where if you have like a 1, 2, 3, you can't cheat into a 4 and then cut the 1. There's just like weird minutia in Riichi Mahjong. Let me know in the comments if that's right in this con situation. But like now if you don't con, or if you could have just ignored this. You could have just ignored my east one because now you sacrifice like accepting the 3, the 8, or the red dragon. I mean, because this tile is never going to happen. And then 2 of circles comes home, and then it's feeling giga bad right now. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the humanity. And then left lord is trying to pop off right now. They're in Tenpai, single tile Yorkin it for the Animal Crossing new door. All right. There's other stuff that I wanted to look at. East 4. What the? Oh, no. South 2. There was a 3 of circles decision that really pained me. I cut the Dora here because no, I don't cut the Dora here. You wanted me to cut the door because it literally just came out, and then I could have accepted a 5 of characters. I could have accepted a 7 of characters. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. That's my mistake. That's genuinely my mistake. Oh my God, Yusong, I'm gonna need you to cut the door. I'm gonna need you to cut the door right frickin' now. Because if I keep this, then what do I get to? What do I get to accept to be in Tenpai? It doesn't really help, right? Even if I draw into like a 1 of circles or something, it doesn't really help me that much. So I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I was like, oh, maybe I'm sacrificing too much tile efficiency. I don't think so. Do they like the pawn? Okay. Every single time that we pawned, it's been like, take it or leave it. But at least it hasn't been like, oh, this is the worst decision ever. Okay. And then I'm in Tenpai, and then this is so unlikely. This is so unlikely, and we're really happy to get that Sumo. I shouldn't be complaining about bad luck. East 4. Something happened here where I didn't go for it. I believe we were in Tenpai at a certain point. Do they like the pawn, by the way? We're going all the way back to the start. Pawn is good, because seat wind. Gaming, 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 gaming. Right Lord calls Riichi. Right. This suddenly becomes a lot more attractive. But then I end up folding this hand. It's still 1 tile away from Tenpai. I can't. For every single Oh, what? 41-41. Wow. Maka wanted me to YOLO send on a single tile York? I can't believe this. I genuinely can't believe this. I was thinking to myself of like, if Right Lord Sumo's a Magan, at least I'm not in the dealer seat, right? So like, I'm kind of okay with that. I can even understand this. Like, I can understand this. I could see myself throwing the red 5. A lot of circle tiles, they're not waiting with a 3-4. Could they be waiting with a 6-7? Yeah, but maybe it comes out like, I don't know, maybe an 8 of circles comes out or something. And then it's easier to get back into Tenpai if I cut this. I cut this because I thought I was slick with it. But Maka really hated the Gigantamax fold here. Well, I mean, this doesn't really... Oh, yeah, and we end up dealing it anyway. Oh, my God, that's so sad. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I played so bad. Oh, my God, this is the same... Oh. I need to calm down. I'm an adult. But, like, that felt so bad. Okay, this was a weird thing. Like, this is just weird. You wanted me to cut... Oh, I did cut 5 of bamboo. Why? Oh, because yeah. You didn't want the Riichi here. Gaming. You didn't want the Riichi here. Did you want the Chi? This is a weird game. You loved the Chi. Just to be in Tenpai for the East Wind? You loved the Chi? Wow. Okay, and then at least the non-Riichi decision here was right. And then this was weird. That was a weird situation. All right, folks. It's too short of a video. We're gonna do a cooldown game in the 3-player lobby. Maybe find a more attractive thumbnail. But that South 4 genuinely rustled my jimmies. That South 4, the con on the door, left Lord with an open hand. I have an open hand. Everyone's just racing towards the finish line. Right Lord even made it into Tenpai before the end of the night. And I think that if I drew into the 7 of bamboo, the Dora, I just have to throw it away. So that was a giga spicy situation. Very, very happy to win that one. Anyway, the whole point of the meditation anecdote was that like I don't think anyone can do meditation poorly in the sense that it's not about like trying to like have your head empty to the point where you're just drooling, right? But it's like every single time your mind strays to topics that you want to think about. Oh, it would be funny to talk about this in a video. Oh, I can't wait to watch anime later or something. I haven't been even watching that much anime, but it's something that you want to think about. You just like recenter it. What is happening right now? Is this a half flush bazonga? Maybe not. Is this an all triplets bazonga? It really depends if we draw into Red Dragon or not. Red Dragon, I mean, this is just a disgusting hand. As the dealer, should I count my chickens before they hatch? Should I count my Han before I Ron? White Dragon, 3 Dora. White Dragon, 3 Dora. Half flush, red 5. This is 7 Han in the dealer's seat. I mean, it's feeling good. I'll greed, by the way. Like, you don't even know me. If I draw into all triplets as well, I'm gonna go for it. This is in 3-player we let loose. Okay, this is the Dodgers locker room with the champagne after every single game leading up to the World Series. You know what I mean? I've been watching those backstage videos. Okay. I'll promise you this. Or no, I don't want to promise you this. I think I call Ron if someone cuts the tile that I need. But If I draw into 2 of bamboo or 3 of bamboo, then I definitely pivot to all triplets. Why? It's the funniest hand of all time. It is truly the funniest hand of all time. Right Lord calls Riichi, you're going to cut a 4 of bamboo because it's safe. You're going to cut a 4 of bamboo because it's safe. I have to go a little bit of Suji gaming right now. It is unfortunate. Now I don't think that we can ever go for all triplets, but this is still a Hanemon. You know what I mean? It still feels good. And I lose that hand. And I lose that hand, actually. And this still might be the thumbnail. It still might be the thumbnail. What? Right Lord just hit a 10 Han hand off of a cross-sword. Okay. They got hands in 3-player. Holy frick. I mean, I had a flush too. My hand was nothing to sneeze at. Okay. I mean, I could just cut these, right? Like, this is either like a very milquetoast Riichi Pinfu hand, or it's the greatest full flush hand I've ever seen in my entire life. It really depends on what tiles we draw. It's the most milquetoast Riichi Pinfu hand you've ever seen in your entire life. So, what do I want to draw into? I think 2 of bamboo is our nut draw. I don't even know what tiles that we would wait on if we drew into the 2 of bamboo. We're gonna figure that out together. We're gonna figure that out together. If I draw into a 7 of circles, Riichi Pinfu 1 Dora. I'm not above Riichi Pinfu 1 Dora. Just because we are in 3-player right now does not mean I'm above anything. Riichi Pinfu Dora Pure Straight Northwind. This is a Hanemon. We need to just draw into 2 of bamboo. Holy frick, that's actually disgusting. I have to Riichi, because you never know. Someone might cut the Dora because they don't, like, I don't know, they're second monitor gaming, or they're also like me and they're just letting off some steam in 3-player. Like, if they deal in with the Dora, this hand is actually gross. Riichi, Pinfu, Dora. Pure straight. It's 7 Han. And then if I hit an Aura Dora because I believe in myself. Ah! This is disgusting. This is genuinely disgusting. This is at least a Hanemon, right? It could even be more. It could be Baimon. Okay, we didn't get the Baimon, but that's okay. 3 DZs, 1 Northwind. Oh, we did get a Baimon. Holy frick, we did get a Baimon. It's a 3-player Baimon, so it's not as devastating as a 4-player Baimon, right? We get how many points did we just get? Did we get 8,000 and 8,000? No, we get 6,000 and 6,000. I don't know. Either way, had this been in 4-player, there would have been a left load, and they would have also had to pay the same amount as anybody else. Could use the Nolan Northwinds as our pair, but let's just be honest. I am unable to prevent myself from slamming that like and subscribe button. Okay. I don't know if this is necessarily a Tanyao moment, but it could be nice. I mean, I have 3 Dora in my hand. That feels awesome. That feels really, really good. So winning with anything here would be nice. I could start pawning without regard for the right or wrong or truth or justice. I could just start slamming the pawn button, right? We're gonna figure out our tempai later. We have Tanyao 3 Dora. Maybe we have White Dragon as well. So like, I don't know, but I believe in this hand, and if we win a 1 Han banger, then we get to end the game in first. If we win any hand, we get to end this game in first. But yeah, I will say, like, the good news about the meditating was that, like, time flew by. Like, you know how, like, if you think about the idea of, like, oh, what if I just sat still for 20 minutes? That genuinely makes me, like, my skin crawl. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, sitting still for 20 minutes? Boo, yucky, stinky. Like, it doesn't feel, like, that feels like the most difficult thing in the world. Like, just to be bored. But then once you start doing it, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you'll hate it. Like, I don't mean to prescribe anything, but I think I've been so overthinking everything lately, and I've been having, like, such a, like, I've just, I think my anxiety, like, I've told you this, I go on my morning walks, and even those, like, they don't really help. Like, when I get home from my morning walks, they don't really, like, I don't feel any calmer, which is kind of I mean, I wouldn't say it's a problem, but it's, like, something that I'm like, damn, well, I gotta figure out some way to be in tempai. I know I could go for all triplets here, but I just want to win. I literally just want to win. Oops. 2 first places in 1 video. They said it can't be done. And it was nice. The time, 20 minutes flew by. And most of it wasn't even focused on breathing. Most of it was just thinking. But even, like, I really don't think there's a way to do it wrong, because even if you're thinking, at least you're, like, getting all of that out. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna, so long as you're not, like, harmfully ruminating on, like, a really bad idea or, like, just a self-loathing idea, I think it's just, like, yeah, just let yourself think. Like, instead of, I mean, this is so hilarious, the context in which I'm saying it, instead of having, like, a YouTube video in the background, And that's something that I've just had almost 24/7 in the last week as well. So anyway, the point is, time flew by, And it was nice to be like, oh, my legs hurt right now. And it's just to notice that. Because otherwise you're not even like, you're just like, it's like if it's like you're driving an Evangelion, but you don't notice that the legs are kind of broken. It's like you're driving an Evangelion. Yeah, I got my permit for my Evangelion this last summer. Yeah, my parents were really cool about it. Folks, that's gonna do it for this today's video. If you like this song or you like this genre, consider subscribing. I get new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. It helps out me and the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. The link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Sincerely, thank you to all the patrons for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. I really appreciate it. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace!